the main thing I really want to talk about is Grey, because I'm not happy with the way Grey is. And it's not the actor's fault. It's not Toby's fault at all. I know it's out of his control. I still think Grey is a great character. What's made it worse for me is I've recently went back to the episode, because I've got the 2019 episodes on my drive, and I remember watching. I actually watched them back recently, and then I'm looking at the Grey we're looking at now. It's two completely different people. Um, Grey is a great character. You are right. He's a great villain, and he has a lot of potential. He has huge potential, but I think the thing with it, ever since we've had the show come back, it was great the first 2-3 months, but then it feels like for some reason the show keeps passing forward random scenes, storylines, moments that don't fit characters very well. We're seeing a lot of out of character stuff, um, and contradicting scenes. Like, it didn't hit me as much until obviously we saw Tina get killed by Grey. That I was so upset with that. I was so upset. I was so angry about that for many reasons. Because first of all, Tina is also is a previous victim, a survivor of domestic violence, and she gets murdered by an abuser. That's one. And obviously, that alongside that is, what message does that give to society when she herself is a survivor? Number two, what struck a chord is, let's say the intention was to kill her. Killing her actually isn't really an issue. It's the way Grey is about it. Like, the Grey that I knew, right, would be someone where he's accidentally killed her or committed homicide, and he's panicking because his anger got to him again, and it's got so bad that he's actually he's taken someone's life. I didn't see that here when Tina got killed. I saw a man who intentionally wanted to murder her. He had no remorse on his face. He was not angry. He didn't really lose his temper. He didn't come across as someone that was panicking, that thought, "Oh my god, what have I done?" Like, he had he knew what he was doing. He had no remorse, and he was fine with it. And he covered her up, and obviously taking her body away. And then obviously after that, it's all the lies that he has to put on, more and more and more and more lies, added on top of another lie, you know. And this is the Grey I don't recognize. This is the Grey I don't recognize because, like I said, I would have thought the old Grey, he would have, out of anger, killed her and thought, "Oh my god, what have I done?" Out of panic, takes her body, takes it away. Um, we see him like becoming a bit more mentally unstable because he can't deal not only his wife being dead, but now this woman being dead. We're not seeing that. We're seeing a man who is absolutely fine, and to me, that isn't great. Um, that was the second thing. The third thing is, it made me question, alongside the Tina bit, it made me question how much is Women's Aid now involved with EastEnders? Because I really doubt whether they would have been happy with a survivor being murdered by an abuser. I don't know if they would be happy with that. I don't want them to forget about Chantal and the whole reason that she was murdered, because I'm worried people will forget about her, and the whole, because once you forget about Chantal, you forget about the whole reason they did the storyline in the first place, which was to raise awareness and to, show victims this is wrong. You need to leave your partners who are bad. You know, I'm not happy with the way they're going with Grey, and I feel so bad because I love him as a character, and I really love Toby as an actor. And I know he has no control, and God knows what he's thinking, because there's nothing he can do. He just gets given the script and he has to deliver it, and that is it. I would have said this a lot sooner on that fan account, but I feel like I have to be so careful because I don't know whether they're gonna feel shit that I've said this or whether they'll agree. It's a really touchy one for me. I want to come across as someone that's on their side because I am on their side. I want them to raise awareness, and I am and I always will be on Toby's side on this because although my feelings about Gray is quite negative, at the same time I know it's not his fault. But yeah, I wish I could have said this on the account, but I'm just so worried about them who follow me because they will read that and go, "Oh," do you know what I mean?